Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's petplatypus here, and it's time to review One Piece episode 666. The number of the devil. No, it's not in One Piece, but yeah, episode 666. We had a pretty demonic little scene with Cavendish, but I'll get to that. Just to cover the other parts of the episode first, because it actually does show quite a few things. We get more Frankie versus Senor Pink. I love the intensity of their conversations when they're just talking about total bullshit. It's hilarious. And their combat's pretty good. You know, Frankie goes in, does a fucking, hits him like that, suplexes and shit. That was good. We get a little bit of Robin and Usopp in the underground area with the Tontadas, the little guys, and they're kind of doing their thing still. Usopp and Robin call themselves new recruits, and they're infiltrating, but not a lot of progress there, and not a lot of progress with Frankie, but it's a fight. I mean, if Frankie's in a fight, we're obviously not going to see much progress, so that's really not that big of a deal. We get Zoro, Luffy, and Kinemon, and they meet up with Violet, and they're going to find a way, and she's going to take them to get inside the palace to do their thing. And then the real meat of this episode is the Block D stuff, and the stuff with Doflamingo and King Riku. The stuff with Doflamingo and King Riku is great because while Doflamingo has this confidence and this incredible, just like, oh yeah, he's here, this person's there, and it's all according to plan, and I got this on lock, but he doesn't have it on lock. He's like, there's no way the Straw Hats could get to the underground port, which they did, and there's no way Luffy can get out of the Coliseum, which he did because of Sabo, and it's just he thinks he's got all the cards, but he doesn't, and that's pretty awesome. Just the way they set up the whole scene with him speaking so confidently, and like the whole scene is played out like he's in control of everything, but he really isn't. So that was cool. And the fact that Doflamingo thinks he's in control is actually, it's not like big story progression or anything like that, it's just, it's key, because obviously this means they will surprise the shit out of him a few times. Then we have the stuff with Block D. Fuck. Hakuba. Oh, man. Yo, Cavendish. So everyone's wastelanded, and like I said last week, you're thinking, oh, it's hockey? What is it? What's Sabo talking about? We get this Marine who explains that it's the wind, this dude named Hakuba, who just goes around and fucking just cuts people up like crazy. And he does stuff in cities, moves from place to place, and then we see in the arena, Rebecca's the one who stands up. She's the one who won, and everyone's like, whoa, boo, she's hiding shit. Search her body, she's hiding shit. It's like, what could she possibly hide in that outfit, honestly? She's barely hiding her fucking tits, But, yeah. So everyone's booing her, and we get the flashback of what happened. Animation on point. This was on point animation. We see Cavendish transform into Hakuba, and he just cuts everyone up, like, just quick, efficient, smooth. Rebecca's the only one who dodged him, probably because she has disgusting levels of observation hockey, but she dodges him, slips out of her helmet. Really awesome. She has like a little cut on her side of her face or whatever, but like she's mostly fine. And yeah, and like Sabo said, she's the only, it wasn't just luck, she's the only one who was able to dodge it, so Rebecca, she has a little bit of skill. She's definitely not top tier or anything. She's not that strong, but she's definitely got a little bit of skill. But yeah, that part was great. The whole first half of the episode was really good. A little bit slow here and there until the flashback really started and we see him cutting everyone up, but it was still fine. Nice. I love that shot when he's cutting up people in that city during the Vice Admiral is explaining like the backstory, and you see this Marine just get cut, like this blood splatter. I was like, damn, that was brutal. But yeah, that was just a small scene. It just caught my eye. But yeah, overall the episode had good animation. It had really great animation early on. The rest of the animation was fine as usual, so it was good animation overall. The pacing was One Piece pacing, which is fine considering where they are compared to the manga, but slow compared to other series. But the pacing was fine, didn't drag too much in any area really. Story progression was not that great. Block D is over, but it was over in the last episode. All we did was flash back, so you could really say this episode has almost no significant story progression. Then we have, aside from Luffy meeting up with Violet, that was obviously big story progression, kind of. So, I mean, overall, I'd probably give this episode like an 8 out of 10. It was a very good episode. That first half, because that is the whole first half of the episode, is explaining Cavendish's alter ego, which you can also call that character development for Cavendish. So, the first half of this episode's great. The second half is okay to good. So, yeah, it's like a very good episode of One Piece. Give it an 8 out of 10. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of One Piece in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.